Hi, Pastor Charlie here from New Hope Lutheran Church with another edition of Pastor Charlie's Toolbox. Now, I know at this point in time, we're all awaiting Christmas. And for a lot of us, Christmas is, well, it's about presents. And I know I've been wanting to get someone special a really great present. A side-by-side. You know what they are, don't you? They're like an ATV, or four-wheeler, or quad, whatever you call them. You know, they've got four wheels, they've got high ground clearance, but unlike an ATV, they don't have handlebars, they have a real steering wheel. They have the controls handy all around you. And there's no one sitting behind you scrunching the seat, because let's face it, riding with two on an ATV on most of them is illegal. And so you ride alone. In a side-by-side though, someone's riding right beside you. And there's also a real seat to sit on. It's not like the saddle you get on an ATV, which you gotta hoist your leg up over and get on. It's a real seat. They're kind of like a little off-road car. So, I wanted to get one. And then I found out how much they cost. And I thought, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But then I came back here disappointed, and I got looking around, and I got thinking, you know, I have lots of stuff right here. I'll bet I could build one. Why not? So, here it is. I'd like to announce to you today the Pastor Charlie side-by-side. Hey, notice the features on this baby. It has four wheels. It has ground clearance, because I took the mower deck off it. It's got a steering wheel, a real steering wheel, and my controls right here. It has seats you don't have to straddle, and the passenger is right beside you. And you'll notice I also included the footrest, and the passenger on my side-by-side has a good view of what's coming down the trail. See what's coming right at them. I love it. But you don't appear to be all that impressed. Well, you know who else wasn't initially all that impressed? Mary, from our gospel lesson from Luke 1, starting on verse 26. You see, Mary was visited by an angel who informed or announced to her that she was going to have a child, a son from God. That, of course, was a total surprise to her. But in thinking about it, Mary came to realize that she had been specially chosen by God, and she accepted that news. And for us, the announcement was great news. It meant that God was coming to earth to be with us, and not just to be with us, but God would be beside us. So, it's kind of like the difference between a regular ATV and a side-by-side, because on most ATVs, you ride alone, and you're doing that on your own. But the great news today is that now, with the birth of Jesus, which we're soon going to celebrate, we do our life journey with God right beside us. And that really is what Christmas is all about celebrating. That God is beside us. It's not so much the gifts or presents that count, as much as remembering that God came to earth to be right here beside us, through whatever else is going on in our lives. Have a blessed Christmas.